Well, we've got a virtual room full of Silicon Valley leaders here, and you talk about technology and that nexus here to public safety, to efficiency, to the triple bottom line. Where are there opportunities? I ask directly, either connecting with you and your team, or maybe even more conceptually for Silicon Valley technology companies to be a resource and part of the solution with PG&E.
I think one of the things that we need to do a lot better job of at PG&E is partnering with people. I did a 100-day listening tour, just my first 100 days on the job, and I talked to a lot of different people, and including I spent a day at Stanford and then in Palo Alto, and talking to a lot of people in the sector, if you will, in the technology sector, in the ecosystem of innovation and VC and startups. And I heard the same thing from so many people, that PG&E is very hard to innovate with. That PG&E, when you partner with PG&E, you end up dying the death of a million pilots. And that can't be. We need to have an innovation intake process. And so what I think is really important is that just because someone has a great idea doesn't mean it's our top issue. And so that's where I think disconnects happen, that yes, somebody might have a solution for a problem, and it might even be a problem that we have, but it might not be our number one problem or even in our top 10. And we need to do a better job of communicating what are those top issues, what are those top opportunities, and then opening an innovation intake process so that we don't waste people's time, and so that we can be a good partner, not the one that just drags it out and drags it out and drags it out. So we've got to work on speed on our end and asking for what we really need to solve. So one of the big areas of solution that we need to think about is this distributed energy management system, as well as creating the true capability of bidirectional charging with vehicles to home and vehicles to grid, combined with our distributed resources and the big bulk energy system. That orchestration truly has not been optimized. There's tools out there in the market, don't get me wrong. I know there's people in your audience saying, oh, we've got that. Well, I'm gonna tell you that there is a big opportunity to integrate a lot of different technologies to best transition to a low carbon future and a net zero future at the lowest cost possible, not in one-off solution sets, but in an optimized system-wide mindset. And having the right technical partners is going to be a really important part of our go-forward plan.